It was a no-fly zone. He violated.
He violated, had to shoot him down.
You got no warning, though.
And you don't need warning in a no-fly. You just shoot it down.
Especially down here in Texas.
I want to know, Mike, I have a question for you. So first of all, I like your Crowned Heads poster there. And I saw John Huber on your show. So you got friends in high places. But, I mean, I'm not trying to get on your business, but
go ahead.
Maybe send Mike a little money for production set.
Hey, I put the curtain up this week.
I'll tell you what. We'll be able to do that. Maybe if Cromagnon wants to sponsor Stogie411. How's that go?
Oh yeah, there we go.
We're willing to do that, and we'll have the money to get a good set for Micheal. All we need is a nice sponsorship from you fellas. How's that? Want to talk about Weasel, right?
Yeah. Hey man, our marketing budget is zero right now.
So isn't our production budget.
That's our production, yeah.
Yeah, because the reason why, I think, is because we can't, we're already sold out at 2 of the 5 sizes. We're running really low on the 3rd one. And, so right now it's like, why spend money on marketing if, I'm old school, right? Why spend money on marketing if you can't make them fast as you can sell them anyway? So.
Right.
That's true. It is. Now, which sizes?
We will send you some cigars to give to your Weasley listeners.
Ooh, little opportunity to win something.
Yeah, so I think so maybe we ought to do something where we give a 5-pack to someone who's in the chat room.
Sure. What do you want to do? Let's do it right now.
We'll send you guys a 5-pack for the next week.
Sweet.
You guys want to do a trivia question or something? What are we talking about?
Let's do a trip. Let's do that. You guys pick a question. Someone in the chat. They answer it right. You give them a 5-pack. Sounds great.
Okay, here's a good question, because we've never printed this anywhere, but we've talked about it on different things. Who can name, the first person to name in the chat room, the 4 regions in Nicaragua that our Cromagnon filler come from?
There you go, guys. Think about it. You got time. The first one who pops it up correct, you're going to get a nice 5-pack from Skipping Mike.
The internet's
I think
lighting
our
up.
site says there's 3, but there's really 4.
Yeah.
So
Get to Googling.
yeah.
They're doing it already.
I don't think it's written. Is it?
Well, let me ask you guys this. I'm a big fan of the 6x60, and I know the Mandible XL was a limited edition. Is there any shot of that coming back?
Well, it wasn't a limited edition. It was the original. So originally, we told Esteban, and our guy in Esteban's a freaking genius with tobacco, but he's not the smartest guy in the world with logistics. so, he's been working on opening up a bank account for about 4 months now, I think.
Why you
to put our business out there. But no, Esteban he's a cool dude, and he. When we told him we originally wanted a 60 ring gauge, we were kind of going back and forth about what the length would be. Like 4 7/8, 4 3/4, 4 1/2, or whatever. And he just said fuck it and made a 6x60 and shipped it. So when we got it, we were like, okay, I guess that'll work in terms of the originals, because the original shipment was really just for us to smoke, and then. We just thought that 6x60 didn't have enough flavor in it, that it diluted the blend too much, and so we shortened it and we put more Lajero in there.
Yeah, we had to rework it.
Yeah, so and right now that the Mandible, which is the 4.5x60 version, is one of my favorites in the line. So
we have a.
But to answer your question, we might special request type purchasing. I think we could. That, but
yeah, we were thinking about doing a 10x67 or 10x68 or. No,
you jumped ahead to my next question. Actually, I think we got an answer to your question. I'm not sure if it's right. So you guys want to check it out in the chat room?
He's got 3 of the 4 right.
You got 3 to 4 right.
Ooh.
Keep digging, guys.
Yeah. Is that dude's name really Abraxas?
I believe.
That's my dad's name, actually.
Wow.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's your dad trying to win a free 5-pack.
He's your only listener, so he's like, oh, I think I know.
That's my dad. No.
He's trying to, going back to what you just said, talking about the bigger cigars. I know it's been.
I'll tell you, my dad my dad would never smoke these cigars. My dad smoked 80 Graves Moneymakers, and he cut them in half. And because they cost 50 cents a piece, and he thought that was too much, so he'd cut them in half and smoke one, then the other one.
You're flipping out $10 price point cigars.
Oh, he'd be like the Miller Lite guy, or a Miller High Life guy. So you got to be kidding me with this bullshit.
You lost your mind.
You lost your mind.
Let's go.
Anyway, go ahead.
Let's go.
Are we going to make a digger?
No, well, basically what I'm going to ask you is there's been rumors on Twitter and some other places people are going to 7x60, 8x60. I even heard somebody say 8x80. What are your thoughts? Any ideas of maybe doing something?
Women should smoke those sizes.
What's that?
Women should smoke those sizes.
Well, I like smoking bigger cigars, but I don't have little hands like most people, so I don't think those cigars are made for guys with little nubs.
I think it's cool every now and then. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, if it burns, like the digger, that's a huge cigar, but it burns good, it draws good, it's just a lot of fucking cigar, man. It's, you know, to me, it's cool, and we may do a couple of things like that. Just, you know, every Friday at the factory we do kind of different things, just messing around, seeing, you know, what comes out. So, I mean, that's kind of one of the benefits of having your own factory and owning tobacco, right? Is you can pretty much make anything you want. I mean, this cigar I'm smoking right now is the Cromagnon Mode 4. It's a semi-press figurado, almost like a perfecto, preferito, but it's kind of half-pressed. And it's, I mean, actually, I told you it doesn't burn good, but it's actually burning. I don't know if you can see it.
Yep, we can see it.
Burning. Oh, let me do Mike's thing here. Yeah, it's actually burning pretty damn near perfect. So, but no, I love this size because it's kind of small in your mouth but big in the middle. You know, that's what she said.
Yeah.
To me, you know, it's one of those things. If there's a demand for it, we probably could make it. Is it something that we can blow off the shelves? We've seen that the bigger gauges have they've done really well. I think that you know how do you put a price value on that, on a size like that, and how do you keep people from? It's all about the balance, right? So you got a big cigar with a lot of tobacco and a lot of weight. But then on the flip side of that is, you know, will the market support what that price value should really come down to?
Right.
Yeah, and again, if it's not something that I would smoke on a regular basis, then I'm not going to make it. That's just, I mean, that's just my.
That's how we do it.
Some people say that that's not a good way of doing business, right? That you gotta make something for your customers. But maybe that's true if you're making, you know, 1 million cigars a year or whatever. But you know, we're just not making that many, so we're gonna make about, you know, 300,000 cigars a year, and I'm gonna smoke about 10,000 of them. Mike will smoke his, you know, 3,000 or 4,000 of them, and.
Are you playing any special releases?
Yes, we are. Well, I don't know if that's the release department.
Yeah, well, we were doing a cigar for the Twitter Brother of the Leaf cocktail hour, and we got it. We have them ready, but I don't think we're going to actually end up doing that deal. So probably what we'll end up doing with that cigar is
We'll smoke it.
we'll smoke a lot of
That
it.
you wish you had.
Yeah, we'll show pictures on Twitter so you can hate on it.
Yeah.
Now, probably what we'll do is we'll ship that cigar with orders. So we'll probably say, I mean, you guys, I don't know, you guys decide, right? Well, probably what we'll do is we'll say if you place an order in, you know, September or something, you know, we'll give you 2 of these or something like that. But we've got them ready. They're probably about another month from being ready to smoke. But.
Sweet.
Cool. What size is that?
Your question stumped everybody. We're not getting. They're either Googling the shit out of it and they can't figure it out, or they're just stumped.
Yeah, the only place we've mentioned it, I think, is on Doc Stogie411's show. So,
So get over to Doc's site and check out the podcast with Costa.
So we'll give you a hint. The Jalapa Handega and what was the third one he said?
He said Esteli, Jalapa, Condega, and
Yeah, Condega, Jalapa, and what am I missing? The third one for in the filler. Yeah. No. Anyway, he had 3 of them right.
You guys sure you know the answer?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't want to give it away.
I'm trying to remember what he said. Ometepe is wrong.
Ometepe is wrong.
Oh, so Esteli, Jalapa, and Condega.
Esteli, yeah. So the fourth one is a town on the Honduran border. I'll tell you that. And it's actually a small farm. And there's only been 2 other cigars ever made with tobacco from this farm. And we're the only ones to use the Ligero. We'll tell you that.
Ooh, I can see.
That's a pretty good hint.
They're going crazy now. They're going nuts thinking about it.
Google's about to die.
Let me ask you guys this while we're waiting on an answer, because we didn't really go over it. How did you come about the name Cromagnon? Explain the definition of it.
So,
man, we've been through that like on every show we've been on.
Yeah. So go through it again.
So Papa's got a place in his house called the Man Cave.
Man Cave.
It's got a nice little tweaked out garage, perfect for the cigar smoker. And so one day I show up and I'm thinking, hey man, I think I like this name. It's called Hairy Knuckles.
Hairy Knuckles, yeah.
Just like something that'll punch you square in the face and just be like real stout and strong. And he's like, well, what about Knuckle Dragger? And I said, well, Knuckle Dragger would be really cool for a short, stumpy size cigar, kind of, mitts,
Do you guys know what a Knuckle Dragger is, by the way?
I'm not going to say what I think it is, but...
Like, this is a common term when I was growing up. Like an Italian guy wears the wife beater and works on engines, and he's kind of just like got the unibrow, and you kind of question whether he's a full-blown Homo erectus or if he's maybe a little bit less evolved, right? I mean, you call those guys a knuckle dragger, right? I don't know what another term of it would be, but we called them knuckle draggers. So that's where that came from.
Okay.
Yeah, so, Matt said Neanderthal.
Yeah, it's not really. Well, see, Neanderthal is a less evolved. So you have Neanderthal, then Cro-Magnon, then Homo erectus. And Homo erectus was just a little too gay. So
no homo.
Yeah. So we wanted to kind of, we're sitting out here like a couple of cavemen. We wanted to kind of do something along that kind of captured what cigars